Hi cuties! So it's been about a month since my last garden video of 2026 and we've had a lot of rain and it's been super warm and the garden has made a lot of changes. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like now. So you'll see here I got a dill plant and I planted it right here. Here's the sorrel. And the leeks are getting really big and they're starting to bulb. That one too, and there's a third one in the back with a little bulb on it too, or actually it's kind of a big bulb. So I've also harvested some of the spring onion. You'll see over here that I cut them off, and it's been growing. It's growing back. There's a beet plant. And there's another beet plant over here. And then that one's a red beet. The golden ones don't have the red veins on them, and that's how you know the difference. Here I put a jalapeno plant, and it looks like it's flowering. And the kale is getting really big. I've been harvesting some of the kale to eat. The sage is doing wonderfully. It came back from the winter and it's flourishing, and I've been harvesting quite a bit of sage too. Here's a green onion. And then back here is a tomato plant. And here the asparagus plant, as you can see, is very, very tall. It's, I think, drying out, which it does sometimes. And this part of the plant, in my experience, it will just die off come winter. And then in the spring of next year, these asparagus shoots will come back up. And here's another tomato plant right there. They're getting really tall. They were only a couple inches, maybe 2 to 3 when I planted them. So they're definitely growing and benefiting from the rain. And let me show you over here. I didn't show you this before because I honestly forgot, but I'm going to show it to you now. This is my blackberry plant, and when I first got it, I babied it so much. I only had it indoors, and at some point I was like, no, I got to bring this guy outside and hopefully it survives, and it's doing great. So it's finally flowering. This is the first time in like 4 to 5 years that I've seen it flower ever. So there's lots of buds. I'm really excited to show you, hopefully, some blackberry fruits. Okay, so let's walk over here. This big bush here, it's gotten huge. This is where I have some cone-shaped hydrangea, I think. It's not the circular shaped one. It looks like a triangular shape, or I guess I should say it is a cone. It looks cone shaped. So I'm excited for that to start growing buds and blooming. Here are the Easter lilies that I planted after my husband got me like a little one, and it just multiplied. We got some beetles eating it, but you see the red beetles on it. And here's some really pretty purple flowers. Here's the grape plant, and you'll see that it's grown quite a lot bigger since our last video. And then here is another hydrangea. This one's a circular one, and I planted it a couple years ago and it came back from the ground, and now I have this little guy over here. Here are the strawberries. And look, it sent a runner. This is called a runner. It's where the strawberry plant tries to reproduce itself. So this guy is gonna grow some leaves here, and then it'll probably set roots. And I just let it take over. If it wants to grow, it can. Got one red strawberry. So they're ripening. And look at this onion bulb guy. I'm going to move it back into the garden, so if it seeds, the seeds fall in there. Okay, and here's my other garden. Look how big the broccoli's gotten, and it's forming a broccoli head. And here's one of the tomato plants. It's gotten really tall with some flowers on it. There's another one with flowers on it. And I want to show you, it has a tomato right here. And I think another one. Yeah, there's another baby one over here. And then these eggplants are still about the same size. I'm not sure why they're not growing as well, but we'll see what happens. But the squash plant, here's the squash plant, and here's the cucumber that I planted. More squash plant. That's a vining rosemary. I think it got a little too wet, so I don't think it likes the moisture as much. We have a different kind of rosemary right here. And that one seems to be doing okay. And then I planted some basil here as well. And then here are the sunchokes. They're nice and happy and big. I think they're overpowering the sweet potato plants, so I'm realizing not to plant them together. But hopefully the sweet potato will survive. You can see it peeking through a little bit. Let me move a little closer. See, we've got a little bit of sweet potato in that bucket right there. So hopefully they'll be okay. And then the jalapeno plant is growing a new set of leaves because it's been pretty sun scorched for a little bit. And here's that one jalapeno. A little scorched, but I think it'll still be okay. I can still eat it. Yeah, guys, so here is an update, a 1-month update on my garden. And I'm looking forward to keeping you posted on my journey. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!